cleanse this space. Peace and love. Thank you, Father God, ancestors, my angels, and any white light, good spirits who would like to come through at this time to provide the reading for the twin flame. Please use me as the channel and keep a secret whatever it is that you wish to keep a secret at this time. We are thankful for you. I'm going to take some deep breaths, so if you're in the live early, you'd like to take some deep breaths with me. This reading's intense. The energy's intense. The twin flame journey is intense. So, yeah, I'm going to cleanse us, do some deep breath work. If you'd like to, feel free to. If not, that's fine. In with the good. And out with the bad. Really ground yourself at this time. In with the good. And out with the bad. And a final one for good luck. In with the good. And out with the bad. Hi, angels. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hi, angels. So my energy is probably a little bit more like intense. You know, it's a twin flame reading. This is going to be kind of a continuation of the twin flame reading that we did 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday. I'm going to talk about a little bit what's going on with me because this is kind of like the process of it. It's a lot, girl. But I just got done crying for like a good 2 hours, just like sobbing in my car, having a good car cry breakdown. And I've been feeling this anxiety since the lunar eclipse on the 26th, but it really didn't like hit me until yesterday. And then I've just been dealing with like a lot of intense emotion and anxiety that was building up, and it all had to like come to like a purging and a releasing and a crying. So I'm happy that I got it out. However, I would like to provide some clarity for myself as well as for any of you who are in the twin flame journey, who are on the twin flame journey. I will not be describing to you what the twin flame journey is throughout this. I'm going to really just allow the energy to flow, whatever spirit wants to bring through. So if you know, you know. If you're on the twin flame journey, you're a part of the twin flame journey. If this resonates with you, then it resonates with you, okay? If I have any moderators at this time who are going to be hanging around for the video, if you could just let people know I'm not doing personal readings, if you could let people know that I'm not going to be explaining the twin flame journey, and just it's a collective general reading for the twin flame, okay? I don't want to like break my energy from wherever it is, but I will of course like talk with you guys and see where we're at and see what's going on, okay? Throughout it. But you know, people like to come on the lives and just like pimp me out and ask for a reading, which is I try not to let it annoy me because it's whatever, but it's just not me. It's just not me. So this anxiety has been like building. And I keep hearing this, my spirit team keeps telling me when the moon goes dark, after the moon goes dark, all will be made clear again. And so what that means to me is when the moon goes dark, that's the new moon cycle, that's the new moon phase. And we're moving into a new moon in Gemini on the 10th of June this month, and it's also a total solar eclipse. So we just had the total lunar eclipse, which is big, powerful energy. All of these big planets are retrograde. Now Pluto and Saturn being retrograde as well as Jupiter going retrograde aren't affecting us as much because they're outer planets, so it's like they're changing like societal norms and like generational norms and like not attacking, but like enhancing like political views, spiritual views, those kinds of things. It's like out there away from us energy. Whereas when Mercury's retrograde, which it is at this time, it's more affecting like our communication, our direct like 3D energy, money transfers, communication, speech, those kinds of things. However, it's not all bad, right? Because we're learning and we're growing and we're becoming more evolved beings through the process. But it's difficult, but it's hard. So, yeah. But I'm really tapping into like the divine masculine, the divine feminine energy. And I've been getting this message of like the divine feminine is finally coming into alignment with her feminine side, because a lot of us divine feminines have been on this energy of chasing and then running you know, the twin flame dynamic is runner chaser. However, it feels like the divine masculine left a long time ago, and we're trying to like bring the divine masculine back. We're trying to bring the divine masculine back, but by doing that, it's making them run away even further. So a lot of us got that download, a lot of us got that message, a lot of the divine feminines in the collective received that download, and they said, hey, okay, perfect, I'm going to focus on myself, I'm going to focus on my own spiritual journey, I'm going to focus on what means something to me, what makes me happy, what lights me up, and just work on me. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're in union or not, you're still going to be working on yourself. The work still continues, the work never stops. Okay. But there's this energy recently of the divine feminine really coming into her feminine energy, aligning to her feminine energy, and the divine masculine is also aligning to his masculine energy. Now, of course, this can be a female because energy is fluid, right? So please take what resonates. The pronouns are not important in this situation. So the masculine is also coming into alignment with his masculine side at the exact same time that the feminine is coming into alignment with her feminine side. So what does that mean? Perfect timing, complete alignment. However, it's been a long time for some of you since you've spoken to this person, since you've had this person in your life, since this person's meant something to you, since you've always held love for this person. Because I had that tonight too. I was just like, I really love this kid. Like, I have a lot of love for this kid, and I don't even know like why. There's no need for resentment. There was no need for like anger. There's no need for like, this person did this to me, yada yada yada, let's be bitter about it. I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that in my heart. Like, it's nothing but love. But it's just like a lot of why now, a lot of what's gonna happen, which I guess is why we're gonna pull the tarot. But I'm just like channeling, spitballing, telling you what like I've been going through, because maybe it'll help you. I'm sure it's a lot of what you guys are going through too, but I'm not trying to like say this is your situation. I know that I'm a reader, I am a psychic, I do this energy work, right? But I'm not telling you that this is your story. I'm never gonna sit here and tell you this is your story. If it resonates, it resonates. If it does not, it does not. That's how it is. That is just how it is. So okay, let's see what the first message is from the cards. I think I'm kind of done talking on that. Yeah, I guess I want to talk a little bit more about myself for just a quick second so that I can like get it off my chest and talk to it, because I don't really have people in my like everyday life, in my like 3D physical reality, who I feel like I can just go to and talk to about things, because they don't really understand, and that's my own ego getting in the way. However, I feel like you guys do understand, so I'm just gonna like talk. I'm just gonna talk freely. So I have been dealing with this anxiety since the lunar eclipse, which is like everybody, right? The anxiety, the emotions, not really know what's going on, like trying to navigate these waters, trying to navigate the world, but not really understanding what is going on. Yeah, big, powerful energy. We're not going to know. We're not going to know until we get through it, and then we'll be able to reflect back on it. So that's been going on, and I had some, like, my toilet got clogged a couple days ago, like, badly, and I did everything I could, like, Drano, hot water, and soap, bleach, plunge, all of it, couldn't get it, couldn't deal with it, and then it was just, like, that was giving me anxiety, too, because I'm like, you know, I have to use the bathroom, like, I have to use the bathroom, you know, I know that it's, like, silly, it's goofy, right, but it was genuinely, like, an anxiety trigger for me that just, like, would not stop. And so I finally like called maintenance, which was also something that I had to overcome, because I don't like to ask for help. I don't like to ask for help. I'm like, I should be able to figure it out for myself, and I couldn't do it, and it was stressing me out, so I had asked for help. And I had some things I needed to get done today, which I didn't end up getting done because I had to wait on maintenance to show up. And then I needed to go like DoorDash and make money because it's the beginning of the month, and then like there's the money stressors, right, coming in, and then that was a stress for me too. And so like everything is just kind of like piling up, but also like being put on the back burner, and I feel like I don't know which direction we're going. So that was that. And so I ended up just like not really doing anything today, and then I went over to see my parents and my siblings and their dogs, which was helpful. So pets, so important. And then I cried my entire way home, and then sat in my car for a good hour just sobbing. So that's how we're doing, and I feel like I'm behind on everything. I feel guilty because I was supposed to do water sign Wednesdays, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio reads, and I just didn't do it today. I didn't get to it. I also have like a few personal reads I need to get to, but I couldn't get to them today either because there was just so much shit going on, and oh yeah. But I'm happy that I got that out. I'm happy that I got it out. So thank you for allowing me to share. Thank you for listening. Let us dive into the reading now, and we're gonna see the overall love message for the twin flame journey at this time. We're gonna pull the spread for whatever the general message is for the twin flame, and then I'm going to get the divine feminine spread, and I'm gonna get the divine masculine spread, so we can see what the general message is. We can see where you are at, or the divine feminine is at, and we can see where the divine masculine is at. Okay. All right. Let's begin. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing better than me. Okay, so Spirit, what would you like to bring through overall for the love message for the divine masculine and the divine feminine? Anybody who is going through a twin flame journey at this time, specifically anybody who is in separation at this time, or who is about to meet their twin flame. What can we give them at this time, please, Spirit? What is the overall love message? That's a lot. That's a whole story. Of course it's a whole story. What do you expect, kiddo? Thanks. Okay, so the first card is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. The next card is chemistry, which says there's a strong magnetic connection here. Obviously, of course there is. It's the twin flame union. It's the twin flame journey. Of course there's chemistry here. And new love. Okay. So I really feel like this is maybe what we're feeling. Now, for some reason, there's a part of me that I think it's my ego. So I'm going to be honest with you. My ego is this is too good to be true. This reading is already off to a too good to be true status. And I feel like there's this energy of not trusting the divine masculine, not trusting the masculine energy. Because we don't know how to. Maybe because in the past, this person never really was trustworthy or showed trustworthiness, but you've had the picture to the puzzle the whole time, and they've been trying to piece it together. They've been flirting with other people. They went and found other people. For some of you, they did cheat with other people. They were trying to find the chemistry that they had with you with other people, but they couldn't do it because nobody's you. Nobody is you. Nobody lights them up the way that you do. I mean, what is that song that you're channeling through to me at this time? What is that? You're out of sight? I can't get the whole song, but I heard the line, you're out of sight, or yeah. It's, okay. It's alright. You're out of sight. Nobody something the way that you do. It's kind of an older song, so I apologize for not knowing all the lyrics to that, but I can hear it. That's what they're giving to me. And then I also heard out of sight, out of mind. So for some of you, you were doing your best to get this person out of your mind, and they've been out of your sight. You maybe haven't seen them in years. You maybe haven't seen them in 6 months. Take a resonates to you, you haven't seen them in a while. But because they're out of sight, you then had more time to focus on yourself and do what was feeling good to you. For some of you, you're actually building yourself up really well at this time. This is why it's happening. You're coming into alignment with yourself and coming into alignment with your feminine side to receive new love. For some of you, for a lot of you actually, this is a new love opportunity, whether it be with your twin flame divine masculine or whether it be with somebody new. You are calling in the opportunity because you've been working so hard on yourself. It does say a new person has romantic feelings for you, so that's why I'm I can absolutely see it, because it's if this twin flame comes back at this time and they don't show you that they've grown, that they are ready to move forward on this journey with you and to connect with you and to be trustworthy and to commit to you, you're not going to deal with it anymore. You're not going to deal with it any longer. You're going to look for something else. And in this scenario, if you were to shut them down because they don't prove to you that they have changed, a new love opportunity is on the way, is on your doorstep, is coming to you. Okay, so let's see what the overall twin flame message is from the Osho Zen Tarot. Rebirth, yeah, I've been really feeling the energy. Transformation. I just heard the new moon again. So June 10th, I feel like is going to be a really specific like date, and June 11th, because the new moon has to occur, and then it will start to illuminate again as it moves towards the full moon phase. So maybe mark down June 10th, June 11th on your calendar for some kind of clarity. So what can you give us for the overall twin flame message here at this time, please, Spirit? One more, please. Creativity. This is the Empress, number 3, which is also divine feminine energy to me, the creator of the feminine energy. Okay, so you're here, you're showing up. All right, what would you like to bring through on the spread, please, for me, Spirit? Okay. So we have integration, which is really, really powerful. Yeah, and maturity. The bottom of the deck energy is maturity. Okay. So we have integration, which is yin-yang energy, and I'm going to show you. You can see it. The yin-yang energy, the masculine, the feminine energy. So hi, this is a twin flame reading, and Spirit is coming through heavy at this time, and I appreciate it. They're also giving me this energy to just kind of like speak freely, which I'm enjoying, because a lot of times my spirit guides like point to things and tell me what to talk about, and they're like, this is the message, baby, but they want me to like just express whatever I feel, whatever I see on this table, and I'm very thankful for that, so thank you. With this integration card, it feels like this energy of what I was talking about in the beginning, of the divine feminine aligning to the feminine energy and the divine masculine aligning to the masculine energy, and at that time it becomes perfect integration, perfect alignment with the two of each other. Learning to understand each other as well. Understanding card is here. There's going to be a conversation soon. I don't know when, but there's going to be a conversation soon. It may come after this new moon phase, because they keep saying after the new moon or after the moon goes dark. But there's an energy of like understanding, and we have moment to moment here in the reverse, which I think is the Two of Pentacles. It is. And so the Two of Pentacles talks about like juggling or feeling like you need to juggle. This person doesn't want you to be with anybody else. I just heard that. This person, this masculine energy doesn't want you to be with anybody else. And I honestly feel like for you, you kind of like stepped away from romance altogether. Like you tried to like open yourself back up to it a few different times. You maybe got on a dating app. You maybe decided to use Hinge or Tinder, Bumble, whatever, for a couple weeks. Didn't do anything for you. You started giving out your Snapchat to like random people, trying to, but nothing lit you up. Nothing had chemistry. There was no flirting involved with this, and at least not like with the way that this person that you're thinking about, that we're talking about, this divine masculine, did. It's almost like they took part of your power with them when they left, is what I just heard as well. They didn't even understand at the time. Yeah, they didn't understand at the time. We have the understanding card here. They didn't understand at the time that the energy that you were giving them was chemistry, was love, was flirtation, was what they needed to keep going. It's almost as if they like just took it and ran and thought they could find it in anybody else or somebody else, or they just kept looking for it in other people. Oh, I'm channeling this message that I had pre-channeled actually about them seeing you in their dreams. You're definitely in their dreams at this time. So if you're like thinking about them late at night, you're in their dreams late at night. But the problem is, for a lot of it, and it's not necessarily a problem because they will get the lesson when they need to get the lesson, the energy is, I guess, more or less, that you're thinking of them, you're in their dreams, so they're also thinking about you. Their subconscious is forcing them to think about you, to remember the times, to like, is leading them back to you, right? However, they're not remembering those dreams. They're not doing the dream journaling. They're not doing the things necessary to remember it, to have it like You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? They're dreaming of you, but they don't necessarily remember it. So it's like, Spirit just said baby steps. Baby steps. A lot of people keep asking me to go live tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm very tapped into this energy. Baby steps is what they keep telling me. It's like baby steps, baby. That's literally what my ancestors just said. Baby steps, baby. So we're in their dreams now, right? Okay, we're in their dreams now. We're working our way through their dreams. Okay. Okay. For them, it's really hard for them to grasp onto this concept of like the spirituality, the spiritual journey, the twin flame energy, because they didn't understand it, but you did. You got the grasp. That's why you're here. That's why we're doing the reading. It's coming into alignment. This is the first card. This is the overall message the Spirit wants to bring out, is the alignment, the integration of two souls as one, because twin flame is one soul just split into two, right? The balancing of the good, the bad, the dark, the light. But it's more than that. It's so much more than that. It's like a level of understanding. It's a level of unconditional love. It's a moment of not being alone, because the bottom card right here is aloneness in the reverse. And you're never alone, right? But it sometimes feels like it, yeah. And then we're coming to maturity. Maturity. You both are. There's a lot of growth here on this table. There's a lot of understanding. There's a moment to moment coming. There's a heart to heart conversation coming. And it will lead you to new love. They want me to like drive that home as like a hopeful message. There is new love approaching you. However, for some of you, you're going to have to choose between your dream career and love, because I've been getting that message really, really heavy lately. And there's this energy of like, you're going to like soar, you're flying, you're doing really well, you're being seen, you're excelling at what you're doing because you've been putting all of your energy into something other than this person. You've been giving it more to yourself and what aligns to you, right? So that's helping you get into alignment. However, this person going to come back at the exact same moment. Yeah, I just saw the moment card as I said that. At the exact same moment that you get like a brand new job opportunity, or you get like a really, really great opportunity to like travel or to do something that's meant for you, for your dreams and your wishes, and then you're going to have to make a choice. Hi, Gemini season. Oh my God. I can't give you advice on that situation. I really can't. Because to myself, what I would tell you from my own personal bias, so I'll just tell you what I think, but please don't think that it's like advice. It's basically what I've been telling myself, is more or less the situation of like, I think that I would choose myself. I think that I would choose my dreams. I think that I would choose my opportunities over love in this time, and I would just suffer. I don't want to use the word suffer in being alone to continue it, because I worked so hard at what I'm doing, and because I worked so hard to keep growing me, that I know that love will always be there, that love will always come. Now, it's not going to be easy, and a lot of people will choose love instead of their dream opportunity, and there is no shame in that, okay? But I don't feel like you get to have both. I don't feel like you get to have both. You can try to have both, but one of them's going to end up suffering, or one of them's going to end up feeling like you need to put more work into the other one and then draw back on the other one at different times, and it's just not going to be fair because you don't get to put your all into something. Oh, what a message. That's the maturity. The maturity is being able to make this decision for yourself. Being able to make the decision, baby. Okay. Okay. So let's read for the Divine Feminine. Let's see what's going on the Divine Feminine side. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Let's see what's going on the Divine Feminine energy. Oh, slow growth, slow, steady movement. It's almost like this is what you're waiting for. This Knight of Pentacles is what you're waiting for? Okay. I saw the Emperor. Okay, so what would you like to bring through for the Divine Feminine at this time? Thank you. Anything else? Okay, yeah. Here's this opportunity. Here's this you building yourself. Here's you being seen as the ultimate mother, the wife, the supporter of the family, the cooker, the chef, the cleaner, the maid, the housewife, all of it. Takes the kids to school. They see you as this. This is what you're presenting yourself as. This person. No wonder. No wonder. It makes sense. But it's also she's very good with her money. She's very like about her business, about her job, about herself, her success, like we just talked about. And I feel like this pentacle right here is the Ace of Pentacles from Spirit, which is that opportunity I talked about where you're going to have to choose between chasing your dreams and aligning to your job opportunity or whatever it's going to be for you, or love. Yeah, we have Eight of Wands in the reverse, kind of like waiting on communication. You've been waiting on communication for a long time, but I said that in the pre-channel, so thank you, cards, for bringing that through. Five of Swords in the reverse, though, but there's this energy of you not wanting to fight anymore. You don't want to, like, you don't have any anger. You don't. There's no, like, anger for this person. There's no wanting to, like, chew them out. Which honestly feels really good for when this conversation comes back around, because I feel like you're both just going to listen to each other and have an understanding of like why you guys needed to be separate, because you had to do growing on your own separately to come back together to continue the growth. That is literally how it works. We all know that, right? If you don't, you do now. That's how it works. If you're in separation, it's because you both have growth to do individually that you cannot do together, because if you try to do it together, you will just piss each other off. You will just fight. It'll be nasty. It'll be negative. It's not worth it. So it's better to be separated so that way you can come together when you have fully aligned to yourself, right? Right. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me you're not wrong. Sorry, I got a little heated there. But that's your energy. It's like you know what you know, and you're not going to let anybody else tell you differently. Period. Queen of Pentacles energy. You've been through a lot. Wounded warrior energy with the Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot. Not just with this person, but in life in general. You're meant to heal people. You think... I'm not going to say it like that. What I want to say... When you guys come into union... If you so choose, because of course we do have free will here, but it's on the table. Integration, new love, understanding, aloneness in the reverse. When you come into union, if you so choose, you're going to keep growing, right? You have to keep growing. It's not just all rainbows, lollipops, and fairy tales because you guys are together now. Yeah, it's going to be great, it's going to be fun, but you still have more growth to do. You're just ready to do it together now, says the divine. So when you guys do come together, your job and a lot of your growth and healing is going to be to help heal other people, help other people come into unions, help other people find romance, help other people find love, help spread that love to other people that you feel now within your heart so deeply and so warmly. That's a part of this. That's a part of this journey. They just said responsibility. I didn't want to say it's your responsibility because I don't want to throw it out there like that, but it kind of is. It will be. But that's why you went through all this hardship. To turn into the Queen of Pentacles, to turn into this being, to turn into this one who is seen as the one. The Queen of Pentacles is, to me, on the feminine energy, is seen as the one. She's the mother. She has all of her shit together. She has her resources. She takes her kids to soccer practice. She picks them up early. She leads the PTA meetings. That's what I'm getting. She has it all together. Period. She's exhausted, though. I'm gonna tell you that. You're exhausted, baby, because you're trying to keep it all together and you're trying to do a million things at a time, and now you have to deal with this connection possibly coming back. This connection coming back. They said it's coming. So now you have to deal with this connection coming back. You gotta try to flirt again, because for some of you, you've been out of the dating game for a long time. You just said, fuck it. Nobody is meeting me at my level. There's no chemistry here. Now you gotta learn to flirt again. Now you gotta try again. Now you gotta feel the chemistry again. Now you gotta feel love again for this person that you chose to like turn off the faucet almost. The faucet was always dripping, right? If we're being like, I'm seeing it in my head, like the faucet, which is your love for this person, was always dripping. You could never fully turn it off, even though you tried to, even though you wanted to, but you can't. You can't. You can't. It's not like an energy cord that you can just cut and remove and be done with. It isn't like that, but yeah. You got a lot going on. You got a lot going on. Bottom of the deck energy for the Divine Feminine, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, which is really positive because I was like, I don't really know how this message is going to end for the Divine Feminine. So Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment. You're getting your wishes granted because you've done the work, because you work so hard, and because you deserve it. You've been telling yourself, I deserve happiness, I deserve love, I deserve good things in my life, and they are coming to you. It's always darkest before the dawn is the energy they keep giving me. So if you've been crying a lot lately, you've been releasing a lot lately, oh, thank you for the glasses. That is so fun. I needed that energy. Thank you. That was fun. I really genuinely appreciate you. If I had my actual glasses on, I would have used your name and said thank you, but I can't see the comments. But like we talked about, your wishes are coming true. Your wishes are being granted because you spent the time alone, because you spent the time learning about yourself to integrate your own energy, because you're coming into alignment with yourself, with your feminine energy, because you're being shown off as the Queen of Pentacles. I know I don't have to explain to you what the Queen of Pentacles is anymore, but I wanted to. And you're understanding that this is just life's journey. As hard as it is, this is just life's journey. And so it's always darkest before the dawn. Yeah. After that moon goes dark, baby, is literally what they just said to me. After that moon goes dark, just watch and see. So I guess we'll watch and see, okay? But wish is coming true, okay? That's the feminine energy. Now let's get a little bit nosy and see what's going on with the divine masculine. Let's see if they would like to come through. I don't like to really read for other people. By that I mean like other people who are not a part of the reading. So like if you're not the querent and I'm not like reading for you guys on live, I don't really like to read for like the other person specifically, because to me it's kind of like spiritual invasion. But I do for the twin flame reading because I like to see where the divine masculine is at. And honestly, like a true divine masculine is not going to care because they have messages that they want to share, right? But they feel like they can't get them off their chest. They don't know how to articulate them. They feel like it's been too long. It's confusing for them as well. They're also doing shadow work. They're also learning and growing at this time, right? So, yeah. But the reason I'm telling you that is because I'm going to use the Madhouse Tarot, which I feel like provides me like a little security safety blanket for when I am tapping into divine masculine energy. So let's do that at this time and see what's going on with the divine masculine. I just saw the Chariot. So that means movement to me in this spread. It means movement to me. They feel like they've been at a standstill for too long. Yeah. Oh, wow. 5 of Swords energy. The broken mirror is what I'm really drawn to. It's almost as if their shadow side is really giving them a tough time at this time because they have to go through this energy of growing just like you did. You had to integrate your shadow side. The integration card is here, right? You had to integrate your shadow side. You had to work on all of the childhood trauma, the past trauma, the things that keep you up late at night thinking. So now they have to do it too. Otherwise you won't come into alignment. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what they're going through right now. Some of them are dealing with anger. Not that they have anger problems, but I just feel like anger is a feeling that they don't understand and they're really trying to get a grasp on it at this time. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. One more shuffle, please, for the divine masculine. 5 of Wands, another 5. Changes, positive changes. They don't feel positive at the time, though. That's what the divine masculine just said to me. Okay, so what would you like to bring through for me, Spirit? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have the Page of Coins here, which in this deck I don't really like. But they're telling me to read it as if it's like the regular Rider-Waite traditional tarot, so I will. And the Page of Pentacles is the starting point. It's the starting point of like the pentacle. It's who would give you this pentacle, right? You turn from the page to the queen or the page to the king. The Page of Pentacles is the only one who actually makes it all the way through. Because the pages are very immature energy, very childish energy. So maybe also your divine masculine is in a really childish state at this time, which could make sense because they're dealing with all of their past traumas. And so when all of that's boiling back up and they're having to relive their child trauma, it's going to make them act a little bit more childish, a little bit immature because they're navigating that space. I have the 9 of Swords here in the reverse as well, which speaks to them like coming out of their own head, getting out of their own head, seeing clearly now. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. They're coming into an understanding, for sure. Yeah, Knight of Swords. And they want to talk, they want to speak, they want to make things clear with you, okay? They have a lot to say, okay? The Lovers and the 6 of Coins. Wow. They want to explain to you that they actually do have feelings for you. They've had a lot of love for you this whole time, even if they didn't tell you that. A lot of you, they didn't tell you that, and you were left trying to figure this out in your own head, even though you felt it. You felt it. You never felt this way for anybody else. Oh, God. But now they're feeling it too. They're being forced to feel it. They're being forced to live it. They're being forced to experience it. I have the Six of Coins as well, which talks about reciprocity. It talks about balance, equal give and take. The Lover's card here with the Six of Coins. Them wanting to give you all of the things now that they didn't give you in the past. The cards are in the reverse here. So it feels like what they're regretting at this time, that they didn't show you love, that they didn't express their feelings, that they weren't open with you, that they didn't give you the energy that you gave to them. That's really what they're going through at this time. Playing it all over in their head. For some of you, the dreams that they're having are some of the experiences that you guys went through, that you guys have already been through, that you guys have had. Yeah, and then the Death card, which is really good, but a lot of this energy of like awakening, transformation, doing shadow work here, the Death card. So what really this specific Death card in this specific deck means a lot to me, and they're showing me this. Wow. Okay, I'll touch on that in a second, but they're like really pulling me to this energy of how this integration card shows you the yin and yang, and then this Death card also shows you like the black and white, the yin and yang. Can you see it? You see what I'm saying? The integration here, the alignment of the feminine energy with the masculine energy is here. It's on the table. It's clear. It's present at this time. And then even more of the energy of like, it's dark over here, right? So after the moon goes dark, it'll all be made clear into the light here. And what I was going to tell you about this specific Death card is there's like a little cot here, right? A little bed. But this man finally gets up after being in the darkness for so long because he can't handle it. He's so exhausted, so mentally drained, been through it all, struggling, and is finally ready to get up and go into the light, no matter what it means, no matter how hard it is, no matter how hard this journey is. And to me, it really signifies like we're not going to sit here in the darkness anymore and ignore what we've been feeling and ignoring what we've been thinking, and we're going to go on the journey. You see the cracks, right? It's not easy. Of course it's not. But he's doing it. He's doing it. There is transformation coming in this connection. Bottom of the deck energy is the World. A new cycle. A brand new cycle. You've closed out a cycle and you're moving on to a new cycle. We're moving through a new phase of this twin flame journey. It ain't easy. It hasn't felt easy, but I think that's also why you're feeling the feelings, if you've been feeling them lately, if you've been feeling really emotional. Yeah. Knight of Wands in the reverse. So what I see from that is like no more petty energy, no more ghosting energy, no more, oh, I like you, I'm going to flirt with you for a little bit, and then I'm going to use the energy and the power and the confidence that you gave me to go find it with somebody else. No more of that, because they are learning that no one is like you. They don't have this chemistry, this flame with anybody else. And obviously they don't have the flame with anybody else. Obviously they don't. So new love is on the table here. Okay, now please keep in mind that you do have free will, and you do not have to accept this person's offer when they come back into your life. You don't have to. You have free will, baby. Okay? Wow. I hope that provided some clarity for a lot of you. I think that helped me a lot, so thank you guys for being here for this. That was really, really special to me. I like doing this twin flame reading, and I've been really called to like twin flame energy lately, especially for the month of June, so I might just become a twin flame reader for the month of June. I know. I never thought that I would, but it just like is really pulling my energy at this time. So I think this week at some point I will finish the water sign energy. So I'll do Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for June 2021. I'll do the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries for June 2021, and those will be general collective messages. And then I think I'm just going to pour my heart into the twin flame journey for the month of June. Sorry if that really bugs you. Of course, on my regular TikToks, I'll still do your week ahead spreads. But when I do lives and like posting on YouTube now, I think I'm just going to do the twin flame energy. Because it's really what's pulling me. And it doesn't feel like a lot of work either. Not that I'm against working hard, right? But I'm doing 3,000 things at once, and there's so much going on. And I'm going through this journey as well. And I have like all my other shit I'm doing. And like, this feels natural. This feels easy. So I think that that's like where I'm at. I know, but I just took a break. That's the thing. I'm gonna cry. Please don't cry. Oh, baby, sweet baby Jesus. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing this through at this time. I appreciate you too, cutie. Thank you guys for allowing me to have this space to just be open and honest with you and to communicate how I'm doing, to communicate what's going on, for understanding me, for accepting me, for valuing me. I genuinely appreciate you. I'm not alone. I know I'm not, and nor are you. You are not alone either. We're all in this together. Period. 5 of coins in the reverse. We're all in this together. That's good energy. 5 of pentacles is like, in the upright would be being left out in the cold. So it's in the reverse, which means we're all in this together. See, I can sing. I was gifted by the angels. I can sing, but I like don't sing. I don't. I do, but I don't. Should have heard me crying and singing in my car earlier. That was powerful, because nothing is like real pain. Nothing like real pain coming through some song, you know what I'm saying? You're so cute. Keep singing, I was vibing. Oh, so adorable. I love you. Healing. We're doing the healing. Oh yeah, that's why it feels so hard. Healing isn't easy. You would think with all the healing I've been through that it would feel a little bit easier, but no, it really doesn't. It doesn't really ever get easier. I learned how to shuffle with the bridge, like the bridge shuffle, guys, recently, and I've been practicing. I learned like 2 days ago, and I'm already kind of getting it, and it's so fun. I'm like, wow, he's a real tarot reader. Not that I wasn't before, but I've been dying to learn how to shuffle like this for the longest time. So, you're gonna see me just practicing it constantly. These ones, I love these ones. I hope this is what you're talking about. Okay. I'm just gonna get better and better and better and better. That's it. That's it. Past life relationship is at the bottom of the deck. I'm glad we didn't use the bottom of the deck for this one, but past life relationship was at the bottom of the deck. So, clarification that this person is coming back from the past. Thank you, Spirit, for this reading. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna kick it for like 5 minutes with you guys, see how you're doing, see how the reading resonated, anything. Oh, your dog got into porcupines? I'm so sorry. I can only shuffle because I play cards with my family. Okay, felt that. I just shuffle because I practice a lot. It was a collective message, but it hasn't finished. Hi, cutie. Thank you. I hope you sleep well. I'm sorry you missed it. I will probably upload it to my YouTube channel, so you can find that. Chan the Channeler. I'll probably put it up tomorrow. Have you met your twin flame? Yes. 2018. Any advice for beginners wanting to learn tarot? Make sure you're doing it for you. Make sure you're doing it because you feel like it's something you're called to. Find a deck that really calls to you and speaks to you. Don't let anybody tell you that the way you read the cards is wrong. Study it, but know that it's going to take time. You're not going to learn all 78 cards in like a week. It's going to take some time. But intuition is the most important, so whatever you feel, whatever you're drawn to, whatever you see, whatever spirit says to you, whatever your own internal mind, internal voice says to you, that's what should be right and should feel right, and then you can fact check it with the the internet or the book that comes with it. And then, yeah, I guess that's kind of it. There's a lot more I could go into, but my mind is elsewhere. How do you know for sure if they're your twin? You'll just know. You really genuinely will just know. You'll be able to tell. You'll feel it. You'll understand it. You'll know it. I know that that's like vague, but if you're in the journey, like you know. No, I'm not going to do anymore. That was very sweet of you. Zuli Larama? I hope that's how I pronounce it, but the message has resonated, I hope, for my masculine energy, that things get easier from here. It's very sweet of you. I also hope that the masculine energy has like peace and it becomes easier as well. But we still gotta focus on ourselves first. We still have to put ourselves first, and we still have to come into alignment with our feminine energy first, because it's not gonna do any good to sit there and focus on them and think about them constantly, you know? Which is easier said than done, because this person probably just pops up. Your twin flame is not your soulmate. That is correct. They are two different things. I'm seeing so many readings lately. What does this mean? It can mean a variety of things. Maybe your guides are just really trying to speak a specific message to you. I don't know. Or this is like the first time you've been seeing readings? No, you cannot have more than one twin flame. I love educating you guys on this, but it's like tonight I just don't have the energy to educate on the situation. So please, if you really are genuinely curious about it, like watch a YouTube video. There's a really good YouTube video. If you type in the difference between twin flame versus soulmate, there's a really good video. I think it's literally just called like the difference between twin flame and soulmate. It'll be one of like the first few videos that pops up. Watch it. Watch it. It'll be really helpful. It's like 8 to 10 minutes, so it's not a long time. You can get tarot cards literally almost anywhere nowadays. Metaphysical shops, people sell them on Etsy, Barnes & Noble sells tarot cards, Walmart apparently online sells tarot cards. I didn't know that. Amazon sells tarot cards. You can really get them a lot of places. And then all the cards have so many meanings. So many. There's 78 cards. There's the minor arcana. There's the major arcana. There's the suits, the pentacles, the wands, the swords, the cups. There's a lot. One day I want to do a workshop or a few workshops where I actually like, oh, my third eye is on fire. So they're like, yeah, we're going to do it. But I want to do workshops for like teaching the tarot and teaching you like what I know from the tarot, where we can break it down of like what the major arcana means, what the minor arcana means, what the suits mean. So I would like to do that. I would really, really like to do that. Oh, okay. I think I am gonna get off. I thank you so much to Kim for saying I think you should rest. We understand. We can all talk another time. So absolutely. I love you, cuties. I hope you sleep well. I hope that this message helped you a little bit, and I will post the replay on YouTube at some point tomorrow. Okay? Bye, cuties.